What's going on, guys? Krispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. So apparently Ray Allen says that Rajon Rondo told Celtics players that he carried that team in 2008. I'm going to watch this video and see what these guys got to say about it. I'm going to get my opinions on it because let me say, man, I don't agree with that whatsoever. I remember watching that team. Let's go ahead, guys. Oh my God, Rondo's freaking insane sometimes.
What's worse in this one, Ray Allen or Rajon Rondo?
Without a doubt, Rajon Rondo. But that doesn't mean I take Ray Allen's words as gospel here. I don't think as you read through this, there's any real angels in this scenario. I think everybody has their own personality quirks. And as you read through it, honestly, on some of these relationships, for example, with Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen sounds sensitive. You know, he sounds like, Kevin Garnett saying he's a bigger tipper. You can read some of these things in these passages from his book. Or Kevin Garnett telling him not to dribble in the locker room. Makes Ray seem a little bit, maybe Kevin's gruff. Maybe he's kind of hard at times to be around, but a little sensitive. And Ray liked to separate himself from the group. They all said that. Ray wouldn't go to dinners, wouldn't show up to functions. So I don't think Ray's any angel in this scenario. But here's the deal with Rajon Rondo. My judgment on him, on how he comes off in this, is trying to place this into a larger context, okay? Is Rajon Rondo a good teammate? Well, look at his history. Look at every team Rondo's been on. What has he left behind in his wake? Wreckage, controversy, drama. From Dallas to Chicago to Sacramento. I think Rondo's a loyal guy, and he's loyal to guys like Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and he had some glory days there. But he has ever since that time struggled to create or try to impose the same exact thing on other teams he's been a part of, and he hadn't fit in. So I look at this and I go, I don't know how Rondo comes off particularly, somebody you can champion or go, great teammate from this story here.
Let me say this. Ray Allen, for the most part, is class personified. Ray Allen is a future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. He's a good dude. I know his mom, who's a member of the NBA Moms Association. They're absolutely wonderful. I love them dearly. I will tell you this, though. Rondo doesn't look bad here. It's Ray Allen that looks worse.
Really?
And here's why. Rondo has backup. KG doesn't have a problem being around Rondo. Paul Pierce doesn't have a problem being around Rondo. Doc Rivers doesn't have a problem being around Rondo, et cetera, et cetera. Why? Because Ray Allen was the one that got up and went to Miami. It's not that he left Boston.
Damn, that's true.
It's that, A, he went to the nemesis.
That is
and
very
B,
true.
He did so, and Paul Pierce was on the record talking about, damn, it would have been nice if we got a phone call or something. That was his issue with it. KG is as real as it gets. Obviously took it a hell of a lot harder. KG, if you looked at what he said, if you look at how he acted, what he didn't say, sometimes you're most conspicuous in your silence than in your actual words. KG came across as an individual that felt betrayed. Will Kane, when betrayal becomes a part of the narrative, nothing usurps that. So we can look at Rondo and we can look at his stint in Chicago when he got into some little beef with D. Wade and Butler. And we can look at him in Dallas when Rick Hall had him exiled there or whatever. His stint in Sacramento hasn't been that great, even though he's had some good moments in New Orleans. But when he was in Boston, he was a young cat on the come-up where everybody, especially ESPN, were talking about the Big Three, and the Big Three was here doing commercials and all of this other stuff. Rondo was like, I'm the point guard, the ball's in my hand. And last time I checked, I could ball too. Let's not leave me out. But that was a young kid on the come-up that wanted his own recognition. Wasn't ideal in terms of how he handled things, and I'm sure there's proof or legitimacy to what Ray Allen is saying. But to answer the question directly as to who looks worse, it's Ray Allen. Because in the end, this is an extension of the betrayal that guys feel. I don't feel that way, but they felt like, he betrayed us by who he elected to go to. And that's something they say about Ray Allen that is never something they have nor ever would say about Rajon Rondo.
Okay, guys, my thoughts on this. I feel like Rondo and Ray Allen in their own respects have kind of bad attitude sometimes about things. Just looking back at their NBA careers and stuff like that and some of the things they have done and said. I will say Rondo did not carry that 2008 NBA Boston Celtics team. The reason I know this is because I remember at that time like they weren't even sure if Rondo was going to be like the point guard of the future of that team. It took him some time to really click with that big three team out there, much like it took time for Mario Chalmers to click with the Miami Heat big three. I just remember Rondo was like really trying to earn the respect of the veterans out there, and eventually he did. I mean, he became a really good point guard for the Boston Celtics. But to say he carried that team, no, that didn't happen. I mean, this thing too is like when it comes to Ray Allen, is he kind of maybe like over exaggerating what Rondo might have or may not have even said at all? Just because, for one, he said it in a book, so maybe he's trying to sell copies of that book and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Stephen A makes a very good point. Ray Allen was the one that left and went to the Miami Heat. Rondo did not do that. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little bit of like he said, she said out there, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's been 10 years, man. Rondo, Allen, it's been 10 years. Why you guys still talking about this, man? It's been 10 bitch-ass years. Like, what has happened has happened. Like, Ray Allen, you're retired. Rondo, you'll be retiring in a few more years. So, I don't know, guys. Give me your thoughts on this in the comment section below.